Howdy folks, Davey Hook here from Hook Knives. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how a small knife can be used to fillet even large fish and show you how to do it in case you ever find yourself in a pinch and need to use a little knife for a big job. I'll be using this Hook's Trout and Bird knife in this video, and I'll be cleaning a northern pike. With a few modifications, this method is useful for most fish species and is handy to know if you're backpacking or traveling and want to limit the number of knives you carry, or if you just forget your fillet knife and need to use a pocket knife. Well, let's get started. To begin, make a cut parallel to the spine and just off center, from the base of the skull all the way to the tail. Then make a second cut parallel to that one on the other side of the spine. These two cuts will separate the fillets from the array of bones which fan up dorsally from the spine. Now press your thumb under the skin and begin separating it from the meat. Skin an inch or two down the back along the full length of the fillet. Skip this step for salmonids or any other fish which you intend to leave the skin on. Next, make a similar cut behind and adjacent to the inferior margin of the hard gill plate, like so, all the way down to the belly. Then finish skinning. Try to pull or push the skin off as much as you can without damaging the meat, but especially with a thin-skinned pike like this, you're probably going to need to slice, following as close to the hide as possible to save meat. Of course, if you are cleaning a fish which you don't intend to skin, such as salmonids, go ahead and skip this step as well. After you've separated all of the skin, it should look something like this. Now we'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. After the skin is removed and discarded, go back to your first cut along the spine. Pull the fillet away from the center line and continue your slice down until you feel the ribs where they articulate with the spine. Being careful not to sever the ribs, cut just over the top of them. The closer you stay to the spine and the ribs, the more meat you will preserve. There you have it, one good fillet fit for frying. Flip the fish over and do the same thing on the other side. Being a pike, this will still have the Y bones in parts of the fillet, but should otherwise be boneless. Other fish do not have Y bones. However, always watch for bones in any fish. As my dad is fond of saying, if you don't want bones, eat bananas. You can also trim a little extra meat off the belly portion depending on the fish species. Catfish in particular have a belly meat that is worth the extra effort. Thank you all for watching. I hope this video was helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments about my knives or this video, feel free to visit my website at hook-knives.com or email me at davey@hook-knives.com. Cheers!